From the moment Katherine Price stepped into her son's wedding, she knew she didn't belong. The venue sparkled with chandeliers, champagne towers, and designer gowns. Meanwhile, Katherine wore her best department store dress, a modest navy blue she had saved up for months to buy. She smiled anyway. This was Michael's big day, her baby boy, the boy she raised alone with nothing but grit and love. But the bride's family didn't see love. They saw someone to ridicule. "Is she the caterer?" One of the bridesmaids snickered. "No," laughed Carol, the bride's mother. "She's the groom's mom." Can you imagine? My Emily's new mother-in-law looks like she came straight from the thrift store. The words stung like knives. Katherine pretended not to hear, but the whole table laughed. Even Michael shifted uncomfortably, pretending to check his phone instead of defending her. Her heart broke. You see, Katherine had worked 3 jobs to get Michael through school. She ironed shirts for neighbors, delivered newspapers at dawn, and cleaned offices at midnight. She never went on vacation, never bought herself nice things. Every penny went to him. And now, on the most important day of his life, she was treated like dirt. But life has a way of turning tables. Because just as the first dance ended, the doors of the hall opened. A hush fell over the room as a man in his 60s walked in, tall, commanding, with the kind of presence that made everyone turn. "Isn't that Richard Lawson?" whispered a guest. "The billionaire? The one on Forbes?" The bride's family straightened immediately. Carol almost tripped, rushing forward. "Mr. Lawson! What an honor! I didn't know you were invited." But Richard didn't even glance at her. His eyes swept the room until they stopped on Katherine. "Katherine Price," he said with a smile, "I've been looking for you for 30 years. The hall fell silent. Katherine froze. She didn't recognize him. "I'm sorry. Do I know you?" His voice carried like thunder. "Yes. You were the waitress who gave me free meals when I was a broke college dropout. Everyone else ignored me. But you fed me. You told me not to quit on myself. You saved me." Gasps filled the room. "I use those words every day. I turned my life around, built a company, and tonight I came here to say, I owe everything to you." The crowd shifted uncomfortably. Carol's smirk vanished. Michael's jaw dropped. Richard turned to the guests, his voice sharp. "You laughed at this woman, mocked her clothes, but without her, there would be no Lawson Enterprises, no scholarships, no jobs, no charity foundations. She is the reason I exist." Then he faced Katherine again, softer now. "Katherine, will you allow me the honor of sitting beside you tonight? You are the guest of honor, not me." The entire hall erupted in applause. People stood, clapping, some even crying. Carol sat frozen, her face red with shame. Michael walked over, guilt heavy in his eyes. "Mom, I'm sorry. I should have stood up for you." But Katherine didn't answer. She simply took Richard's arm and walked to the front, not because she needed his wealth or power, but because dignity had finally taken its rightful place. 3 months later, Katherine wasn't just Michael's mother. She was running the Lawson Foundation, helping thousands of families just like hers had been. And Michael, he learned the hardest lesson of all. Respect the woman who gave you everything, because one day the world might too. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more viral stories that prove kindness always comes full circle.